as I was saying, so you ask them questions if you want to pitch as a, like I said, I'm not a meme coin person. Do you understand? So people that should be pitching or should be using this rule, this golden rule, are social media managers, community managers, marketers, who else again? Moderators, then who else again? Who else? Who else? I don't know. So that is it. So if you want to pitch to them as a social media manager, what should you say? Or what are the questions that you should be asking now? Okay, how often okay, I want you to use words like I noticed, or something like why, I don't know, for social media managers, but I want you to ask questions relating to their tweets, relating to what they post. Do you understand that? How many posts do you make daily? Do you understand that? How does your engagement look like on X? Do you understand that? Have you tried hosting an EMA? Have you tried partnering with other codes? Have you tried partnering with other Web3 projects? These are questions that you should be asking if you want to pitch to them as a social media manager. These are the questions that you should be asking. Now, when they say something like, oh, they've not reached out to any project yet, or oh no, they have not partnered with any project yet, you can say, okay, how about I help out in, how about I help you, or how about I help out in reaching out to other projects for collaborations or for partnership. It would also boost our activities on X and also create more awareness, and we would also reach out to what, or reach our target audience. Do you understand that? Ask questions like that. Okay, how often do you post? Do you understand that? How often do you post? How do you do this? These are the questions that, the thing is, while you're asking them that question, you are knowing their own problem. You are trying to figure out their problem. The thing is, every project have a problem. All projects, all Web3 projects, they have a problem. It's either they're trying to raise funds, or maybe they have a problem with their marketing and all of that. Do you understand? Or maybe their engagement, they have a problem, or maybe their community, they're trying to build a community. So I want you to have it at the back of your mind that they all have problems. Now it is your job as a jobber to actually figure out what problem they have and bring in your own self as the solution. Did you get that? Figure out the problem that they're having. Find out what problem they are facing and bring in your own self as the solution. That is what we want to do here now. We are not doing anything much. We are not being salesy, or we are not being desperate. Now, when you're asking a project that, okay, yes, have you tried reaching out to, if you want to be a business developer also, you can also use this method. Do you understand that? Have you tried reaching out to projects for partnership or collaborations, or have you tried hosting AMA spaces? How often did you post? Do you understand? If they're saying, oh, no, they don't do this, any feedback or any answer or any question that you ask them and you get a no from, or something like an excuse, and you know that, okay, these people are not doing this, it shows that these people do not have this, these people are not doing this. When you want to pitch, use words like, how about I help out in doing this? How about I help out in handling the X account to give us that visibility that we want? How about I help in handling the X account? Or how about I help in bringing in massive engagement to the X account? Something like that. Use words like how about when you want to start. Then you now end it. Once you are done with that question, how about I help out in doing this, full stop, then you now come, like, leave a paragraph, then come down and say, what is your thought on that? You've pitched yourself. Alright, so this is D, and D means dedicate. This is the time you dedicate to the project. This is the time or the moment where you dedicate to the project. Let me put it that way. Now, we talked about day 1, your day 2, your day 3, your day 4. Now we have 3 days left to bag a job, right? 3 days left to bag a job. Now, what do? Now, let's say I want to pitch as a marketer to the project, or I want to Now, I want you to have it at the back of your mind that I'm already in contact with the founder, or I'm already in contact with one of the team members, but I didn't pitch. Please, I didn't pitch. When I said, okay, yes, let me chat you, I said that what? I wanted to ask a question. I didn't say I want to pitch. Please do not pitch. Do not pitch on your first, what will I call it? Your first DM. Do not pitch. Don't pitch yet. I'm not asking you to pitch. Just ask a question. Do you understand that? Ask questions about your project. Okay, what are your plans? Are you trying to raise funds? What are your plans to raise funds, or how much has your project raised so far? If they say they want to raise funds, do you understand how much has your project raised so far? What are your plans for marketing? How do you plan to onboard users or new users? Do you understand that? What does your roadmap look like for the next 6 months? These are questions that you should be asking them. I'm not asking you to pitch. I did not say you should pitch yet. Do you understand that? Now, I've given myself questions that I am going to ask them as a marketer that I am. Now, if you are a moderator, you should be asking questions like, okay, how often do you engage your community members? What activities are, do you understand that? What activities do you give your community members? How do you plan to bring them together, build a loyal